Hey guys, hey you all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl IJ. So in today's video, it's going to be very interesting. Today we're going to talk about new things you should try when knacking. Yes, some of you have a boring knacking life and I'm here to help you. Okay, I'm here to make it more interesting. Sometimes you wonder why your woman is no more interested, why each time you want to do, she's not, she's not giving you the green light. Is because you're always doing the same thing over and over again. And I'm here to help you spice it up a bit. All right. So if you're new here, this is Real Talk with IJ. We talk about all things that concern love, sex, and relationship. All right. If you're a man and you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do that now so you don't miss any of my videos, because all my videos here will help empower you to be a better man and also to be able to pick the best person for you. So let us quickly go into today's video on new things I think you should try when knacking. And the very first I'm going to talk about is blindfold. Yes. If you're married, you're single, if you've never done this before, please just try and start including it small into your routine. Blindfold, there's something about when you blindfold your partner and you're trying to do, like she doesn't know what you're about to do. Are you about to kiss her? Are you about to use your hands? Where's your lips going to land next? There's this anticipation. She doesn't know what part of her body is going to be getting the sugar because her eyes are closed. Okay, there's just something about that makes the adrenaline pump faster and makes it more enjoyable, because it's kind of like dangerous. But make sure it's a girl that trusts you, because you don't want to just carry a stranger and start blindfolding them. That's how people harvest people's kidney. So like, obviously it should be your partner that you trust, but blindfolding is definitely something that you should try. If you've not done that, it's something that is worth trying, so start doing it. Now the second one I'm going to talk about is food play. If you've not done food play, I don't know why you're procrastinating, or I don't know why you've not thought about it, but learn how to use food when you're in the other room. Okay, you can use whipped cream. Whipped cream, it's usually sweet, so you shake it in the pack and then you so you pour it on the lady bell, or you pour it down there, or you pour it on top of your own big man, and your girl gets to lick all of the sugar from it. And it's just something that's really nice about that. It's like you're enjoying something really sweet and enjoying what you're doing at the same time. So also you can try chocolate. So you can also try chocolate, like melted chocolate, but make sure it's not hot. Okay, so something like that. Also, you can just pour it over there, or put it, just at the tip of the lady bell, and also down there on top of your big man, and your girl also gets to lick it all. Another thing you can also try is the temperature on. What do I mean temperature on? Like, another thing you can try is temperature change. Okay, so like, what do I mean? You could put it like eyes in your mouth, okay, while you're licking on her lady bells, or you're down there, and she can also have eyes in her mouth while she's playing with your microphone. And there's just something that is really nice about that. And also not just about using something cold. She can also take something warm, like she could just have like a warm glass of water, and her mouth is still warm, and she can use it on you, or you can do the same thing. But definitely you need to try the temperature on, and also food play. It's very, very important. And this next one, I know some of you have tried it, but if you've not, it's your sign for you to try it, and that's the shower knacking. If you've never knacked in the shower, are you even having fun in your marriage? Are you even having fun in your relationship? Definitely you need to knack in the shower. Knacking in the shower is another way to add sugar and spice to what you're doing with your partner. Like I said, it's the regular things you're doing that makes it very boring and makes it hard for your partner to want to keep doing things with you over and over again. Like, you're now so predictable. She knows you're going to do it from the back, so like there's nothing new. She knows you're going to do it on the bed, so like there's nothing new. Okay, but just spice it up sometime when you're taking your regular night shower or daytime shower or whatever. Just start playing around and flip her over and just start knacking and all of that. And anyways, the water in the shower makes it easy for you to slide in and out. So you're not even going to need too much help to make it easy for you to go in and out. So if you've not done it in the shower, I don't know what you are waiting for. And this fourth one, I don't know if some of you have done it, but if you've not done it, it's also your sign to make sure that you start doing it, is light bondage. Now, this bondage is not the one where you don't have to go and buy handcuff, because one thing is, sometimes you want to try these knacking things and you think you need to go and start getting equipment and everything. No. Something as simple as your necktie, your tie, the one you knot, you can use that and just do the whole light bondage thing. Okay, so you can do bondage like this, where she has to be this way, or you can do bondage behind, so her hands is going to be this way, but behind. Like, you know, when you're taking it from the rear, okay, and she's like leaned over this way, you bondage her hand and put it right on her lower back. Okay, when she's doing the touch your toe, rather than touching her toe with her hands are going to be on her lower back, like on her waist. You're going to tie it behind and put it on her waist and hold it together like this, assuming that you have very big hands, because we like big hands. Okay, but definitely bondage, light bondage is something that you definitely need to try. Sex toys is the next one on my list. I know people don't like to hear it, especially African men. You guys feel somehow annoyed or intimidated when you hear sex toys because you feel like, oh, they're trying to replace you with a plastic. Listen, nobody can ever replace you with plastic. It's not even possible. Okay, there's no warmth, there's no sensation, there's no cuddle. Yeah, you can never be replaced with a sex toy, but you can use sex toys to add a little sugar and spice to what you are doing. Okay, so if you can buy it. You just have to use it with your partner. Like, you guys should have boundaries, you know, like she should know that she shouldn't be using it except you guys are using it together, because when she now gets addicted to it, that's when it becomes a problem. But if it's just something you guys introduce as a third person, let me call it that, like as a third person, when you guys are knacking occasionally, then that's fine, okay? But if your girlfriend now or your wife now starts getting addicted to it, then it's a no-no, okay? You've ruined your relationship. But anyways, like, don't be afraid to involve sex toys or to use it, because these are ways that you can add sugar and spice to your relationship, especially if you know you're on the smaller side, like way on the smaller side, and you don't even know how to use it, like you don't know how to give your woman that big O. Then I advise you to invest in sex toys, because it will be easy for you to use it on just on the surface and give her the big O, like, you know, save yourself some stress. All right. Another thing I'm going to talk about that you need to start doing while knacking is dirty talk. I've talked about dirty talk a lot on my channel. I have videos on dirty talk. So if you're the kind of man that feels like you just have to do all the time, bruh, nobody likes that. Okay, so you definitely need to start introducing dirty talk. Now, when it comes to dirty talk, also, you should know your partner. Don't get overboard with dirty talking. Don't start calling her a slut, a whore, a shower, all those things. No, okay? You can learn dirty talk small. You can call her things like baby girl, you know, you're being a bad girl, all those type of thing. Like, just call her dirty, do some dirty talking, but not like the one that will make her look like a call girl. And definitely start small. Okay, start small and make sure that like she likes it. Okay, that's why I always tell you that you need to go for feedback. Okay, at the end of the day, you need to ask your baby, did you like when I did this to you? Did you like when I was telling you that you're a bad girl, you need to be punished? You know, do you like when I told you that, you know, I'm the owner of this, or when I asked you who's the owner of this, and all of those? Like, there are so many ways to introduce dirty talk, but make sure that your woman is comfortable with it. Don't go and do dirty talking that will now make her, you know, go out of the mood. You know what I mean? So definitely dirty talk, but make sure that you start introducing it slowly and see how your woman, you know, how she accepts it. Now, this next point, I'm not 100%. Listen, I did my research and apparently is a thing, all right? Even though I don't agree to it, remember we say we don't judge, all right? But this is something that a lot of people have introduced into, you know, knacking, that makes it more fun, that spices things up, and that's mutual masturbation. Now, mutual masturbation is where you're touching yourself, your partner is touching yourself, you're both watching each other. You know how they do like in Spartacus, where you're both touching yourself and looking at each other and making it yourself have an orgasm, but you know, in front of each other. Sometimes it's just like really arousing. So your guy watching you, or you as a man watching your girl touch herself and moan and all that, and then, you know, it makes you feel so in the mood, and then you boom, you pounce on her, and you know, you guys start enjoying yourself. So yeah, so the fact that I don't do it, you know, it's something people do. You know, when I was researching, it was like on the top 5. All right, so personally, I do not subscribe to masturbation because I feel like it can get very addictive. Once you get into the act of masturbation, it's very hard to pull yourself out of it, especially if you now know how to really pleasure yourself. It's very hard for you to now connect emotionally and sexually with somebody else, because it's now almost impossible for that another person to, you know, give you the big O apart from you giving it to yourself. So that's why I do not really subscribe to masturbation. But mutual masturbation is something that couples do when they want to spice, when they want to make things a little bit hotter. Okay, it's like physically seducing your partner, like raw seduction. This is like raw seduction. Okay, so like, yeah, people do it, and like I said, it's among the top 5. When I was doing my research, it was like the top 5 things that you can start introducing when knacking that makes it very interesting. So if you're up for it, why not? Okay, like I mean, it's knacking and it's your wife, so nothing to be embarrassed about. And the last on my list will be change of location. Now I know we talked about shower, but when we talked about shower, we're just talking about shower knacking. But generally, change locations. I've said this a billion times on this channel. If yeah, I think so. I said like a billion times on this channel. Honestly, change location, leave that bed. You see that matrimonial bed that you think that, oh, this is why we got this king size bed. Leave that bed alone. Go to your couch, go to the floor, go to your car. Okay, do it in the kitchen, do it passage, do it in the parking lot, do it in the cinema, do it in the pool, do it in the beach, do it somewhere else. Go pay for a hotel. Okay, definitely change location, because this thing about knacking, once it gets too regular, it's no more interesting, it's no more fun, and like there's no more hype to it. There's no hunger, there's no craving for it. That's why sometimes it takes you way longer for you to put your woman in the mood for you to be able to knack. It's because she's tired of the regular thing that you're always doing. So by the time you introduce these few things I've just mentioned, I talked about blindfold, food play, shower knacking, light bondage, mutual masturbation, sex toys, dirty talk, and change of location. If you can add this to your knacking skills, you'll be able to, make your woman enjoy it every single time that you do it. Okay, so let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. If you're not yet subscribed, this is the right time to hit on that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my video, and also click on that bell so that you get notified whenever I post my video. Don't forget I will be live on Monday to discuss some of these interesting topics, so make sure you don't miss my live videos on Mondays on Monday. So until next time, keep living life, keeping champs, and bye for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.